Deep in Cameroon, where the rivers run dark and deep, fishermen whisper the tale of Nyanga, the witch of Jengu. She was once a woman, now she is something else. And those who dare sail the river at night may never return. She was wronged, betrayed, drowned in these waters. Now her spirit is bound to Jengu, the water gods. And when she calls your name from beneath the river, you must never answer. Ikon did not believe in ghosts. A woman haunting the river? He scoffed. Just a story to scare children. And so, on the night of the full moon, he and his friends set sail, straight into the witch's domain. The fog swallowed them whole. The river, once familiar, became an endless abyss. Then, a whisper floated through the mist. Ikon. A woman's voice. Software, calling his name. Did you hear that? His friends shook their heads, but the whisper came again. Closer. Ikon, come to me. Something moved beneath them, a ripple too large for a fish. The water darkened, as if something was rising. Then, a hand broke the surface, long, thin, rotting. She rose from the depths. Her skin was waterlogged. Her eyes burned blue. Her voice echoed across the river. Ikon, you must pay. Cold fingers wrapped around his legs. He screamed. He clawed at the boat. But the river had him now. I will take what was stolen from me. Nyanga's curse could not be escaped. Row! Row! But the river would not let go. The mist tightened around them. The water boiled beneath Ikon. And then he was gone. The water stilled. The fog lifted. The canoe drifted empty. And the night was silent once more. Ikon was still there, but he was beneath, trapped, doomed to join the witch. And in the depths, Nyanga smiled. Now the villagers say, the river took Ikon, but the witch is never satisfied. She still whispers in the mist. She still calls for the foolish and the proud. And if you hear her voice, do not answer. The end. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Here are the moral lesson from the story. The African story of Jengus Revenge, which likely draws from Central African, particularly Sawa Cameroonian folklore about Jengu water spirits, carries several moral lessons, including 1. Respect for nature and spirits. The Jengu are revered as water spirits that bless those who honor them. Disrespecting them or exploiting nature can lead to dire consequences. The story teaches that harmony with nature and spiritual beings is essential. 2. The consequences of greed. Many versions of the story involve humans trying to take advantage of the Jengu's powers for personal gain. Those who act selfishly often face supernatural justice. The power of justice and retribution. The Jengu are sometimes portrayed as protectors of the innocent, particularly those who suffer at the hands of corrupt leaders or cruel individuals. Their revenge is not mindless, but a form of divine justice. 4. Humility and gratitude. Those who approach the Jengu with humility and gratitude often receive blessings, while those who are arrogant or dismissive face punishment. Certainly, the story of Jengus Revenge is deeply rooted in the traditions of the Sawa people of Cameroon and other Central African coastal communities, where Jengu spirits are believed to dwell in rivers and the sea. These mermaid-like beings are both benevolent and vengeful, rewarding those who honor them, but punishing those who exploit or disrespect them. Here are deeper moral lessons embedded in the story. 5. The balance between humanity and the spirit world. The Jengu serves as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. The story teaches that humans must acknowledge and respect the unseen forces that govern nature and life itself. Those who ignore this balance invite disaster upon themselves. The folly of betrayal. In some versions of the story, a fisherman, village leader, or merchant makes a deal with the Jengu, often in exchange for wealth or power, only to break their promise. The Jengus Revenge then serves as a warning against betrayal and dishonesty. It emphasizes the importance of keeping one's word, as breaking an oath to the spirit world leads to destruction. The dangers of exploiting sacred forces. Greedy rulers or traders often seek to capture or control the Jengu to use their magic for personal gain. This greed leads to their downfall, showing that sacred forces are not meant to be manipulated for selfish desires. Instead, they are to be respected and honored. 8. The protection of the innocent and oppressed. Some variations tell of the Jengu avenging the suffering of villagers who have been wronged by a cruel leader or foreign oppressors. This version presents the Jengu as a force of justice, ensuring that those who abuse their power are held accountable. The call to redemption. Unlike some vengeful spirits that destroy indiscriminately, the Jengu may offer a chance for redemption. If a guilty party acknowledges their mistakes and seeks forgiveness, they might be spared. This highlights the theme of repentance and second chances. 10. Respect for water and its mystical power. Many African cultures see water as both life-giving and dangerous. Jengus Revenge reminds people that water must be respected, not only as a resource, but as a sacred space that holds deep spiritual significance. Please share, like, and subscribe to the channel.